RMG 15154769. So the next key principle is skew boreholes. So we can determine the dip, the strike, and the thickness of the stratum by using two skew lines. So it says here that it reveals borehole A. You see here it says in the question is the actual inclination of 50 degrees. It says it reveals the top and bottom surfaces of the stratum at altitudes of 80 and 15 respectively. So in a little sketch here we can see is a diagram. So here is A. So it says that at 80 meters gives us the point that A hits the head wall, and at 15 meters shows where the skew bore hits the foot wall. So in our diagram we have to go up 15 to find our foot wall, point on the foot wall, and up 80 meters to find our point on the head wall. So it's the same for skew borehole B. We're given that it has an actual inclination of 70 degrees, and our points on the head wall and foot wall are at 60 and at 30. So we find the 2 points and we join the 2 head walls and join the 2 foot walls as shown in the little sketch over here. The next step is to find these in plan. So on the skew borehole A, we can just drop our points straight down to locate them in plan. But in B, we can't find them because we don't know where we're going to locate them. So we bring them back onto our true length or true inclination line. We bring them down and we rabat them around to find them here. So the same elevation, we join BH to AH, the 2 head walls, points on the head wall, and BF and AF. So the next step is to determine the strike. So the strike is a horizontal cut or line across the elevation, which would be a true length down in plan. So we take a line here across from BF across, and we know that if we bring a line parallel from the head wall off the foot wall, it will give us a point on the foot wall. So we have that here at point P. So we need to locate that in plan. So the same applies in plan. If we go parallel from our head wall off our foot wall, it'll give us a point. So first of all, we have to bring P down. And if we go parallel off that from our head wall, we'll get our point P, which is here. So we look along that, and that's our strike. So we want to look along our strike because we want to look at the stratum as an edge view, so we can get the dip, which is the angle it makes with the ground, and the thickness. So we can see the thickness when we look at it as an edge view, and if we look along true length, we'll see it as an edge view. So what we have to do now is we create a new x1, y1, and bring all our points parallel to the strike up. As shown. So the next step is to get our points from elevation and bring them up to our auxiliary. So we get our heights from our elevations and we bring them across. So that means we're seeing them as parallel now, as we looked along the strike and see it as an edge view. So we'll label them F, H. So we now know that from our XY, that's our dip. That's the angle that the stratum makes with the horizontal plane. And we know that this here is the thickness between which is the thickness of the stratum between the head wall and the foot wall.